Before the video starts, I've started a new thing on the channel where you guys comment your building ideas in the comments below, and I build them in my survival world. Thank you so much for the statue suggestion. It was actually really fun to build. Even if you don't know me or only know me from my Optifine videos, feel free to just chuck an idea down in the comments down below, and I'll probably end up building it. I really do enjoy building your ideas. But anyway, with all that said, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. So in this video, I build this cool little blacksmith. It was really fun to build, and I also built this little statue there, and just kind of map out where I want the houses to be, and show you some of the future houses that I'm gonna build in this kind of city here, just below this castle. But anyways, let's get started. Alright, so the first step of this building process was just kind of lining out this kind of central area and flattening it out, and I think I've done a pretty decent job of flattening this area out. Also, I got a comment to make a knight statue, and hopefully this looks kind of sick. I got really inspired by some different kind of pictures that I saw and some builds in my previous worlds, and I think the sword looks pretty cool. I don't know, I might change it to granite or something like that, but I don't know. Let me know down in the comments below if you liked it, if I should change it, just let me know. I've also started lining out where I want the future houses to be with this yellow concrete powder, and I think it's doing its job pretty nicely, but I've basically put little signs on what I want these to be. So this is actually the only sign that says house, because they're all houses, but on the little signs I put, for example, this is the herbalist, this is the guard's house right here, this is the barber's house right here, and actually in medieval times what would end up happening was the barber wouldn't just cut hair, they would also perform kind of surgical practices, you know, removing teeth, kind of gross stuff like that, but I wanted it to kind of be a little bit more historically accurate. And then over here we actually have the cartographer, and I thought this part here could be like a tower, so maybe they could look above a little bit and help map out the land. Over here we have a scribe. So in the olden days most people could not write, so the scribe would typically be like a monk or something, and what their job would be was to write down and kind of copy text, write books and stuff, so that was their job. Over here we have a painter. I just wanted a cool little painter's house, and also just kind of to put up some paintings. Over here we have a cooper. Now a cooper's job was to make barrels, and actually the cooper's house is right beside the wine shop. So the cooper could maybe make barrels to help store the wine. I don't know. I think they're kind of going to have some sort of relationship where they're like, where the wine shop is maybe buying some of the cooper's barrels, and I don't know, I think I'm probably gonna have some sort of garden here, which I think will be pretty cool. Over here we've got a blacksmith, and I think it's cool because it's kind of facing towards the central area, so you know they could do their just kind of blacksmith thing. And last but not least, we have the brick maker. So hopefully these houses will end up turning out pretty cool, but the first house that I really want to do is the blacksmith, and I think doing the blacksmith will be really fun. So hopefully you guys can just sit back, relax, and enjoy this episode of me just building up the blacksmith. All right, so I'm just kind of coming over here to plan out this blacksmith, and what I'm thinking of doing is just kind of having some kind of main poles here on each sort of side that I have. Most of my ideas right now are just kind of abstract and not really set in stone right now, but I'm hoping that something like this will look good, where it's split into 3, and in here kind of can be some blacksmith kind of type places. So first of all, we're going to strip these, because this is kind of the main theme we're going for in this kind of castle area. Lots of granite, but then lots of spruce as well. So let me just finish doing the 4 corners here, and looking at it now, it doesn't look half bad if I do say so myself. But anyway, what I want to do is have some sort of oven area, so that's why I have kind of the granite here. Actually maybe an oven here would be better. Let's just try and see what happens. Maybe something like this might be cool. I don't know, maybe like some sort of slab here or something, and then maybe like kind of more like that. Yeah, I think that looks better. So I think something like this might end up looking kind of cool. I was thinking I could also kind of add in some crates and stuff just around the outside of this kind of blacksmith area here, and that might make it look kind of neat. And then maybe just some crates like back here. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. Now, of course, we should probably have our water bin sort of thing back here maybe. And this is starting to look like a pretty decent blacksmith. All right, well, I'm gonna add in the roof and I'll show you guys when it's finished. All right, so with the roof on, this blacksmith is actually kind of turning out the way I wanted it to. I'm really happy with the way this turned out. I've also added in a few kind of more weapons and just kind of some stuff lying on the tables here. This looks a bit weird. Give me 1 second. And there we go. Yeah, I think that looks a little bit better because that way the water actually just has its own little container to sit in. And I've kind of just rearranged some of this grass path in here. Most of the houses I'm not going to have grass path in, but what I wanted to do is have kind of some coarse dirt and grass path in this house. And I've also put some diorite and stuff, polished diorite, I think, on the outside. And yeah, I think this is turning out pretty nice. And coming in from a different kind of perspective here, I think the roof ended up looking pretty cool, and I've also made this nice little chimney right here for the blacksmith. And yeah, I think overall this is actually turned out pretty much the way I wanted it to. I'm really excited. The last thing I wanted to do was get out some lanterns and just place them on the bottoms here. And I think just placing the little lanterns here is just going to make it look a little bit better. And yeah, I think placing the lanterns is just kind of a nice little finishing touch. But yeah, that is pretty much it. I think each episode I will build up a little house, and I think doing that will kind of force me to put more detail and more effort into each house, because I'm just right off the bat, I'm super excited and happy with the way this turned out, because I think I really just pushed myself and made sure that I put lots of detail into this house, and I really like the way that it ended up turning out. And unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on your view of it, school has now started for me, so I don't have as much time to be doing some Minecraft and making these videos. So I think making shorter videos will also be just a little bit better for me, because that way I'll be able to focus more on schoolwork, and then once summer comes again, I'll be able to make some kind of larger scale videos. But anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Alright, well, that's the end of the video. If you ended up enjoying it, I'd really appreciate if you considered liking or maybe even subscribing. It does actually really help out the channel, and thank you so much to those who have subscribed. We've reached 650 subscribers, which is actually really crazy, and we've reached 80,000 views on this channel. 80,000 total views on this channel, which is just mind-blowing, and I'm just like, thank you guys so much for this. It's just really awesome. I know in most of my videos I try to be really calm and composed, but this just makes me so excited, and I'm just so happy to be doing what I love, and I'm really happy that you guys enjoy watching my videos. Feel free to suggest any building suggestions in the comments down below, and thank you so much to those who have been suggesting building suggestions. It was really fun to build up this little night. It really feels good just to talk to you guys and, you know, see how you're doing, and just like chat, have a little chat in the comments down below. I really do try my best to respond to every single comment, so you can literally say whatever you want, and it's pretty much guaranteed that I'll respond to it. I know I've said a lot, but I actually really appreciate you guys watching my videos. It really helps out the channel. But with all that said, I will be seeing you guys later. Peace!